night, we will fly above the sky.
What's going on, guys? Rodrigo here, and this is going to be the final update of squatting every day for the second microcycle. So this is pretty much going to go ahead and cap off week number 8. And yeah, guys, I think you guys are going to be a little surprised towards the end of the video. I mean, the title of the video is probably going to give it away, but just trying to build some suspense here on the commentary. So you guys are looking at Anderson squats, looking at 2 sets of triples at 330 pounds. I might have bumped it up to 335 at the time. This was the third set, and this was after a heavy single at 405, just high bar. So I did test out a heavy single before to kind of acclimate my body to a little bit heavier weight, but without implementing so much volume, because the name of the game of week 4 is to keep intensity high but slowly reduce the volume. That way my body recovers a little bit more and I'm in a better position, in a stronger position and more recovered position to squat heavier come Friday. And to be quite honest, I was pretty fatigued this week, even though I was dropping the volume. So 415 on deadlifts for sets of 5. Had to back off on 1 set and only did 2 sets of 5. And I was completely okay with that because, again, of the concept of reducing volume to try and recover a little bit more. So moving on to Thursday's training. On that particular day, it called for heavy single at around RPE 8, maybe 9 depending on how I felt. And I worked up to 305 for heavy single, and it felt like an RPE 8 to 8.5. So that was actually very encouraging to know that my front squat's actually getting a lot stronger. And it's something I can attribute to the bar placement as far as grip width too. That it's an adjustment I made the previous week that helped a lot. I followed that up with 2 sets of 3 at 275 for some volume work, and then I finished that day's training with bench press. I did mention that I was benching 3 times a week now, and that is something that has been going relatively well. So on that particular day, I called for 3 sets of 4 reps at 285 pounds. So some good volume with some heavy weight. It did feel awkward, I'm not gonna lie. So I was very skeptical about benching a third day this week because, again, I wanted to maintain a little bit of recovery before going into my squats. But overall, things went well. And so now you're taking a look at Friday's test. This is the big day. 445 for an Amrap set. And things got a little crazy. One thing I will point out, not as an excuse, but as something that you should consider into your own training as well. If you're squatting heavy, or if you're squatting at all, try your best to pick a bar that is not whippy. So something that doesn't have a whip to it, because this bar that I utilized had some whip to it, as you can see on that first rep. Definitely see it on the second rep because I got out of position, and to be quite honest, I felt like I had a 4th rep in me, but I decided to just stick with 3, and that is completely okay because 445 for a triple is an all-time volume PR. It's actually the 3rd attempt that I picked for my last meet in December. So progress is being made. I'm getting a lot closer to 500 and I'm super excited. So thank you guys so much for watching this update. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. Also appreciate all the positive comments, the likes, sharing the video as well. Thank you, and I will see you all in that next video.